Oh, hello everyone. It's really nice to see everybody here bright and early and ready to go. Daffy obviously wins first comment award. I'd be interested to know who did get the first thumbs up. Either way, appreciate it. So yeah, good to see you all already ready to go. Apparently we should have a drinking game for how many times I can say already, because I think I've already said it 5 times. But what this is live painting and chill with Shovel, the Shovel. That's right, Butcher. It's the first time I've called you Butcher. That's weird. It's Wednesday. You're in the Juggalo dungeon. We're painting Juggalo stuff. But before we can get started, we've got to decide what flavor of Faygo we're going to drink today. Yeah, I kind of liked it too. I'll admit it. Yeah. I've been watching The Boys, and I like that show. I like the Butcher. That might be a new thing. It might stop being JR, and it might start being Butcher. Did I turn the camera on? I didn't, because I was too busy thinking about Butchers. What am I drinking today? Well, we're going to go ahead and start pooing green tomorrow. Plan on it, mark it on the calendar. I will have a green poo, because today I'm drinking Faygo grape. So good. It's got that crazy blue dye in there. It will change your intestinal system, but boy, does it taste good going down. Know what I'm saying? Gnome, what I'm saying? Speaking of Gnome, got one in the background. That's who we're going to be working on. Did a little bit of off-camera work. Nothing crazy. Just trying to help things along, because I really feel like this is dragging out. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I just haven't felt great the last few days. But you know what? Today, I feel great. Don't press record yet. Not yet. It's after I take my first sip and transition to back to the desk. Then we hit record. But Pondfish, good to see you. And thank you for being on top of it. And the only reason I try to delay as long as possible is because recording takes up a lot of space on the old hard drive. So trying to minimize that as much as I can. All right. Got to shoot my shot into the basket of empties. Landed it. Now a big old fat drink of Faygo grape. Oh, that's good. So good. And then transition to the desk, start recording, and now, ladies and gentlemen, Juggalos and Juggalettes, it's time to get back to painting our JuggaGnome. This is the Riddlebox JuggaGnome. If you're just tuning in or haven't been aware of what's been going on the last couple of days, I think we're at the point now where I wouldn't mind going ahead and doing the face paint, just because, you know, that's fun to see. And I'm tired of messing with all these colors. And then we will mod it to be Riddlebox, even more Riddlebox. Right now it's just Riddlebox colors. We will add the Riddlebox Joker card face to the top of the hat, and then some of the question marks from the Riddlebox on the pants. Kind of like the Riddler, a little bit, sort of, maybe. But first, we're going to do the shaggy face paint on this one. Let's see. There is a... Ooh. Oh no, never mind. I don't choose you, Pikachu. You look gross. Where's the brush I want? JR, I swear you've been down in the dungeon again and you've been touching my things. I know it's you, man. I know it's you. Alright. I think we're good. We're gonna use combo platter of those 3 brushes. He is a rapscallion. That butcher. Alright. Let's start with the... Oh. Let's start with me sucking on a paintbrush. How about that? Does that get you excited? Okay, I think it's tuned now. Let's paint some face, shall we? I did do a little detail work. Hey, Spirit Hunter. Also, whoop whoop to everybody. I didn't whoop whoop anybody. Whoop whoop all y'all. And Spirit Hunter. Pondfish, you're right. This does also have the color scheme of the classic eggplant emoji that everyone uses as everything but an eggplant, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to say it out loud. We all know what I'm saying. Carrot. All right. As it turns out, this paintbrush is hot garbage, and I should probably stop using it because it's got bristles going everywhere but where I want it. Let's see. A little bit more. It's a little too flared. How about you? This might do. And if you're from one of the weird countries, when I say eggplant, I mean aubergine, or however you say it, you weirdos. That's mainly for Sting's benefit if he happens to watch this episode. Speaking of which, I miss you, Sting. I was going to message him on Discord the other day, and apparently he abandoned Discord. I almost cried. I do follow him on Twitch, although I never watch Twitch. I need to sometime log in and watch one of his streams. Nothing else, just so I can hear his sweet, sweet voice. That beautiful British accent. Uh-oh. We just had a very errant brushstroke there. Let's see. Let me... the trash man. There, little adjustment there. Now my reference is actually visible. Maybe we can incorporate that errant brushstroke. Yeah, see? All works. It was a happy little mistake. All right. Now we want... Hey, Primal! I saw you earlier in the chat. Good to see you, man. Always good to see you. In fact, in my opinion, just having Primal here, that's good enough reason for some air horns. Good enough. Yeah. Okay. Why do I always feel like I forget how Shaggy's face paint works? I always have this issue. Don't know why. That focus isn't too great, is it? Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. That's way better. So I'm kind of feeling like this needs to be able to come down lower. The point on his cheek. In fact, I feel like it might almost need to be a little wider. But that would mean we need to bring the white down a little further into the beard. Am I talking crazy talk? Or does anyone agree with what I'm thinking here? I feel like the scale is just off a little bit. We'll paint this cheek and then we'll take a look at it again. Base our assessment off completion of this cheek. Just feels small. It doesn't feel like it's big enough. Hey, Lip.
That's what she said.
Okay, back to what I was saying. Does anybody else feel like the scale is off on that? Like the cheeks, the black portions of the cheeks should be bigger? Maybe I could go taller. That could make a difference. Before I do anything, there is some black paint here that I don't want. It's that easy to just make it go away. Okay. So yeah, I think I will go higher up on the cheeks just to give it more volume. More black. Hey, Cupid. Good to see you. I don't know, that just doesn't look right. I think it's gnome-related issues. You think they're too big? Yeah, now they look fat. They look thick. Makes the points, the pointy portions look even more out of scale. Oh, geez. That's what happens when you use the wrong paintbrush in a situation. Okay, I'm going to push on. We'll do the entirety of the face paint, then we'll assess. How about that? How about that? Fair enough. I also usually save the mouth for last. Maybe there's a good reason for that. And I just didn't know it psychologically this whole time. If I do it last, then the whole face is basically grounded by then. The scale's kind of easier to determine. Maybe. Or I'm just trying to validate my feelings. I don't know. The psychology of a painter. Alright, now we need to go a little lower. Whoa! Ew. The nose, I've got it. The alignment is going way too far. It's raking up instead of being that direction. It's cocked that way. Okay. Not a problem. Easy fix, easy adjustment. All we gotta do is now come in with a little bit of white. There we go. Straighten that right up. Perfect. All right. Man, these brushes. I think it's time to get some new brushes. They do have weird proportions, I'll give you that for sure. 100% agree. Shake that up. Let's take a quick Fago break. Okay. Let's get a nicer brush. There he is. Part of this is also, I am painting with like the cheapest acrylic paint on the market. So, I do have to lower my expectations a little bit. It just doesn't move and coat as well. Gnomes are definitely strange. Tell you what else makes this weird is the fact that his eyes are closed. That kind of throws off scale a little bit too. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Cupid, I have been simply about as average as I can be physically my entire life. Ha! If I painted his eyes wide open? Like, over his eyelids? That would be a creepy look. Not sure if it would look good. Hey, Silver!
Woo woo!
What's up, man? Yeah, it's kind of hard to see because it's all white. But his eyes are like pressed shut, so he's got like crow's feet. But what's weird is there's like... It's like it's... When they created the mold, it's like they cut out between the eyelids to like make it... I don't know, to make it more visible, I guess, like dramatic. But because they did that, it makes it look like the eyes are kind of cracked open, but because of the angles, it's not eyeball you're looking at. It's like the eyelid is, yeah. I don't know. It's weird. It's real weird. But like, for example, this one that wasn't all sun bleached out, they clearly added some black, like his eyelashes or whatever. But yeah, totally closed eyes. Yeah, I guess these gnomes are napping, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they've just had a few too many drinks and they're just taking a nap in your garden. Is that what gnomes do? After they were up all night stealing your underwear? For profit? Okay, so anyway, that's that. Let's start this whole process of painting the riddle box. The face, which could be difficult because it's two-tone. But we're going to try to do it in a singular tone. Man, it'd be nice if these gnomes could figure out step 2, because I would like some profit. It's funny how I always intend to get better and faster at painting these things, but I feel like I'm just getting slower. But that also comes with I'm painting way more on these things than just a little bitty face on them. It used to just be this amount of real estate. Now I'm doing everything. Hey, Daffy. Speaking of D&D and gnomes, have you seen anything about Fart Buckle yet? And if not, just Google that. Yeah. Google that, watch that. Not around the kids, but you'll get a kick out of it. It's not like anything really terrible. There's just a song is used in the video, and it's got a curse word in it. Okay, let's see. I am looking at the riddle box face. How am I going to do this? I'm really not good at doing things like this. Even just find a good position to comfortably hold this thing while I paint it. Is that too flat? That might be too flat. Oh. see if we can just figure out how to do the full outline first. Rim. Gosh, these paints are not great. So not great. Terrible paint. Maybe I should do it in white first. Hair goes out past the brim. Jawline comes down. Jawline comes down. Put on this side, hair goes out past the brim. Okay. What we're going to do is we're just going to fill this in. I've always been partial to Riddlebox Silver. It's my favorite of the ICP albums. And yeah, I think purple and green is just a great combination overall. And I like the shade of this green. It's a really vibrant green. It's just the paint itself is really thin. Takes a lot of layers. Okay, I know it doesn't look like much yet. We're going to let that dry. We're going to come back to it. This is going to be a process. Basically, that's just like the foundation of what I hope will eventually end up looking like the face. Hopefully. Hopefully. Doing the question mark should be a lot easier. Much easier. So let's try one real quick. Just for funsies. You know what? I touched up his beard with that brown. I don't think that's the same shade of brown that the beard is. Whoops. Yeah, you can see it on camera. Those are two different shades. Come on, man. Alright. Let's see. This would be upright, so let's do... that dot right there. Yeah, and then that leads to... oh, it's all curvy. Oh, look at that. Okay. We can do that. And it goes... whoop, whoop. Okay, kind of the same situation. That's like the foundation, the beginning. It'll take a couple of coats. Let's do... I feel like that one was too small. I should have done a bigger one. Let's try a really... let's just do the entire kneecap as the dot. Let's try that. Let's see what that looks like. Wiggles does not. I don't want to say we had a falling out. We didn't necessarily have a falling out. I was just not appreciating the fact that he was, no, I don't want to say copying, but there were just, way too many similarities, and it was really starting to, become problematic. So things kind of came to a head, and we just mutually agreed that we would just part ways. Yeah. Just one of them things, man. Not one of the type of things where I'll be like, yeah, and you need to unfollow him, and I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. That's between you and him. But yeah, there was just some stupid, petty things. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I should say silver. There was more things at play overall. You know, Discord servers and all that. But ultimately that's what caused me to ask him to no longer attend my streams, and I would no longer attend his. So it goes. Who's had the most arguments with me, Cupid? Like in my life? I mean, I've been married a long time, so at this point in my life, probably my wife. But that makes it sound like she and I fight all the time. We don't. Oh, in the chat? That doesn't really ever happen. My chat is usually pretty cool. Actually, you were here yesterday, you saw that Filbert guy. That's about the most drama I've ever had in my chat, and that wasn't even anything. My chat stays pretty, I don't know, nice. Oh, play arguments? I play with Butcher all the time. We tease each other. But that's because we like each other. And that's also just kind of how guys operate in general with relationships. We tease each other. Kind of a way that we show affection. I know Silver knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, the time zones. Yeah. Yeah, I will say the whole point of this stream is just to be chill. So I don't try to bring up topics that are upsetting or you know, anything, and I try to steer our conversations into lighter, more fun things. Yeah, he still streams. He still paints things. I used to go to his streams a lot, and I would always try to help him out with suggestions. Well, because he was asking. It's not I was trying to force anything on him. But it started to become a little too... like, he wasn't doing things... He was relying too much on me. We'll say that. That's probably the best way to say it. How do we feel about those? Do those look like riddle box question marks? Me squinting, that's me looking at the computer monitor. How about them gnomes? Know what I'm saying? Yeah, back to the more interesting stuff. Hey, Primal, still here. I'm kind of... gosh. A little nervous about putting anything around his crotch. Does that seem... Maybe... Here, I'll do one right here. This is a good spot. Right on his calf. Right. All right, let's see here. Whoever did the artwork on Riddlebox, I really appreciate the craftsmanship. It's a great character that they created. Definitely not something I have the skill set for. Oh, this one's going to need some cleaning up. That little wrinkle in the fabric there kind of screwed me up. No joke, Shaggy did. I never knew that. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I like that a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Shaggy. I love that guy. Let's have a Fago break on Shaggy. Cheers to Shaggy 2 Dope. I thought it all did look like it came from the same person. I guess I just never really thought to ask. But God, man, the more I find out about Shaggy, I love that guy. And I know, you know, it is what it is. The Duke himself, Violent J, has always been the bigger character, I would say. So he always kind of stands at the forefront. But I've always been a firm believer that, and especially now knowing that, man, Shaggy is the heart and soul of Insane Clown Posse. in my opinion. Not that my opinion matters. Which that also makes sense with his solo records, because it's the same look. Yeah, that all computes now. Everything clicks. You have no idea what to talk about? I mean, you don't gotta. I don't ever start these streams knowing what I want to talk about. And sometimes I just don't talk. I just paint. Right, and I like the way you said that, Silver. I'm not saying that I'd pick one over the other. I have a deeper appreciation for Shaggy. Just kind of always have. Like, I know my favorite track is Ol' Evil Eye, which is based off an Edgar Allan Poe story. And I always knew that was a Shaggy track. And that's always been the thing, that anytime anybody's like, oh, ICP, they're so, like, dumb or whatever, so juvenile. And I'm always like, nah, they read. They are well read. And I can prove it. So yeah, I know Shaggy, he plays the part of a clown, but I can always tell that he's got a little bit more going on behind the curtain. You know what I mean? I like turtles as well, by the way. I do.
I like turtles.
That's funny, JR. Glad I could oblige there, Daffy. Okay, I feel like definitely the question marks helped with the overabundance of purple on the pants. Should I do one more in kind of this negative space? Maybe a small one? And then maybe one just to kind of tie it all together? I think so. Yeah, I think I talked myself into that. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of Violent J hate. And, you know, I don't want to... I don't know. My opinion. Don't hate me. I don't hate Violent J. I am glad that Shaggy has, you know, kind of cleaned his life up a bit and recognized that some changes need to be made to be able to achieve a more long-term sustainable lifestyle. I appreciate that about him. Jay has not made that decision. And that's his decision to make, so I'm not, you know, I just, I don't know, I wish, I hope Jay makes some good decisions sooner than later, or else he won't be able to. Yeah. That sounds terrible. Oh yeah, the Juggalo subreddit absolutely abhors Violent J. Which is funny. I hope that's true, JR. I don't know. I've just seen a couple interviews where he... So Johnny Cash is one of my all-time favorite artists, right? And he struggled with addiction too. And there were a lot of times where you could really tell it. And there's been times where Jay seems the same way. I don't know. It is what it is. It's his life to live. Like I said, I'm not... I've made a lot of stupid choices in my life as well that I deal with to this day. I just want the best for everybody. Yeah, Silver, I get that too. Yeah. I mean, it's not... I'll leave it at that. That's enough. Enough said. I don't want to beat a dead horse. What I do want to do is do some purple touch-ups real quick. That's good, Silver. I mean, recognizing it alone is a big deal. Very big deal. So I applaud you for that, for sure. Okay, let me drop the conversation for a second. Let me concentrate on purple. That was a clean stroke. Thank you, Primal. Yeah, working on the front this whole time, I always forget there's a backside that I have a lot that I haven't touched yet. And looming in the back of my mind is I have another one of these to work on too, that I haven't started on at all. So I think I probably will do some more off-camera work on these. Because I've talked before about how I won't be streaming this Friday. I've got some things going on with my family. So tomorrow will be the last stream of the week, and I would really like it to be a completing the gnomes video. Be a good way to finish the week. So I will probably finish this guy up off camera, and then likely start the other one as well. Because, in my opinion, it's actually going to be more difficult, more technical to do the Carnival of Carnage, alternating pink and blue colors. On the piece. This is looking good, though. Oh, and I still need to finish the face, too. Oh, so much to do. You know what? After this, I think I'm gonna probably paint some more basic Precious Moments figurines, just to give myself a break. Done some crazy customs and some big, complicated things recently. I think I need to do a palette cleanser and do some simple, random grabbing over my shoulder of items off the shelf and paint those. Yeah, yeah. I do too. Yeah. All right. So, actually, before I wrap it up, let me do the correct shade of brown on this guy's beard and get that sorted out and kind of finalized. And then I think that would be a good stopping point for the stream. Maybe when I paint later, maybe I'll turn the camera on. Ooh, I almost started painting with the wrong brown again. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll just turn on Peaky Blinders and just get some painting done. That might be the best course of action. I think that's the right brown. I hope that's the right brown. I was looking at some, you know how Alexa will show you some pictures out of your, like, photo collection or whatever? It was showing me some old pictures of my kids. And it's so weird to look at them as little bitty babies, and then they walk into the kitchen with you and you're like, holy crap. You're almost moving on with your life. You're almost out of this house. Weird thing. Because then I'm reminded how old I am. I always joke that I'm middle-aged, but I always forget that I'm middle-aged. And I also, sometimes I just say that I'm middle-aged kind of ironically, and then realize, oh no, I am. I actually am middle-aged. Weird. All right, y'all. That's gonna do it. That's where we're gonna leave it for this stream. He's got his face paint. He's got his Riddlebox pants. He'll have his Riddlebox hat soon enough. You can kind of see the outline of what I'm going for. You know what I'm doing. You all know what Riddlebox is. We'll get there soon enough. I know, yeah, I used to always think, well, how do you know if you're middle-aged? You may die when you're 24. You may have been middle-aged when you were 12. You never know. And if I'm middle-aged right now, I'm going to live to be 88. I don't know if I want to be that old. Anyway, here's the JuggaGnome, the Riddlebox JuggaGnome. Coming together pretty well. I do like it. I like it a lot. So there you go. Thank you so much for joining yet again today. Let me actually fix this focus, or I'll forget it. There we go. You'll look at my face. I'll drink a little bit more Faygo. And then I'm going to say thank you to Daffy and JR and Maya and Cupid and Primal, Silver, Pondfish, did it again. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Thank you all for joining me today. Y'all are awesome. You keep me going. I hope y'all have somebody that is like this for you, so you can know what this feeling is like, because it's a great feeling. It's like I said, it was nice to not even have started the stream yet, and y'all were just chatting and just enjoying each other. It feels so good to know that this is a thing. And I'm glad I'm part of it. So yeah, come back tomorrow if you'd like, and I'll hopefully have the finished product of this that I can show to you, and then we'll start on, or at least finish, the Carnival of Carnage gnome tomorrow. That's the plan. And come back for that. Hang out with me yet again. I'll say it again, not streaming on Friday, so take that out of your schedule. But I'll be back next week. Stream every day that I can, Monday through Friday, 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time until 5:30 p.m.-ish Central Standard Time. Love you all so much. Go check out my shop. I've got some great things in there, and I could really use some sales. Have some expenses, and some sales would be nice. If y'all can't afford it, I'm not begging for money from you guys. You already support me enough. A way that you could help me out, just share one of whatever your favorite creation is of mine. Share it on your socials. That'll direct people to my shop, and that, that'll generate sales. And that'd be great. I would appreciate that. So yeah, there you go. Say it one last time. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Right?